Hello, my dear friend. Thank you for being here with me today. You could be anywhere else, but right now you chose to listen to a message for your heart, and that shows me something wonderful about you. Part of you already knows you deserve more love, more respect, more kindness, especially from yourself. I love that. I often say to people, if you loved yourself, would you treat yourself this way? Because the truth is, many of us speak to ourselves in ways we would never speak to someone we care about. Yet inside you is a child, a soul, a heart craving love, approval, tenderness, and the sweetness of compassion. So today, we are going to remember how to treat ourselves like someone we truly love, gently, kindly, brilliantly. You are worth that. You have always been worth that. Self-love is not arrogance. It is not selfishness. Self-love is a deep acknowledgement of your worth. It is the foundation upon which healing happens. Nothing in your life can truly bloom if you continue to water yourself with harshness and criticism. When you change the way you speak to you, your entire world responds. Better relationships begin. Health improves. Opportunities arrive. Why? Because the world reflects how you treat yourself. When you reject yourself, life seems to reject you. When you cherish yourself, life begins to cherish you back. So take a breath and allow this truth to sink deeply into your heart. You deserve your own love. You teach the world how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. Every boundary you set, every no you give when something isn't right for you, every yes you give to joy, all of these are powerful signals. They tell the universe, this is how I expect to be treated. So if you want a world that values you, be the first one to value you. If you want love to feel gentle, be gentle with your own heart. If you want respect, begin by respecting your needs, your timing, your healing, and your beautiful journey. Self-love is a standard, not a luxury. Self-love is a daily practice, not a someday reward. We often become our own bullies without noticing. The quiet self-talk that says, I'm not good enough, I'm failing, I always mess up, begins as a whisper and becomes a belief, and beliefs shape reality. So ask yourself, would I say this to a dear friend, to a beloved child? If not, why say it to yourself? Your words are forming the blueprint of your life. You deserve words that lift you up, not tear you down. You deserve encouragement. You deserve praise. You deserve approval. So let us choose new words together. Let us speak like someone who finally understands their own value. Repeat gently with me. Every day, I speak to myself with love. This is your new truth. Your emotions are not a burden or a flaw. They are messages. They say, slow down, take care of me, let's rest. We need tenderness. When sadness appears, it is asking for comfort. When anger rises, it is asking for boundaries. When fear surfaces, it is asking for safety. You do not need to fix your emotions. You only need to listen to them with love. So place your hand over your heart right now and whisper, hi, sweetheart, what do you need? Let that inner voice answer. Your heart is wise. Your heart remembers who you are when the world forgets. Love that heart enough to honor its voice. Let us take a moment together to create a new way of living. One that prioritizes your well-being. One that acknowledges your progress. One that celebrates your sensitivities and honors your journey. You are learning. You are growing. You are healing. And every step counts, even the tiny ones, especially the tiny ones. Sometimes the most profound healing comes from the smallest changes. Letting yourself rest when you're tired. celebrating a small win, choosing a kinder thought, saying no without guilt, affirming that you deserve goodness right now, not later. You deserve the soft life you dream of, a life where you are safe inside your own mind. You have survived so much. You have walked through fires that others will never know. There were days you didn't think you could keep going, and yet, here you are, listening to healing, willing to change, ready to grow. That is courage. That is strength. That is love already alive inside you. If you loved yourself the way you deserve to be loved, imagine how life would feel. Imagine waking up knowing you are enough no matter what you accomplish. Imagine speaking to yourself like you are your own biggest supporter. Imagine trusting that your needs matter, that your hope matters, that your joy matters. Because it all does. It always has. So today is the day you begin treating yourself like someone you truly love. Let's practice a new identity together, the identity of a person who cherishes themselves. When doubt comes, speak softly. I choose love. When fear rises, breathe deeply. I am safe. When you feel discouraged, remind yourself, everything is working out for me. These powerful statements reshape your inner world. And when your inner world shifts, everything shifts. The body heals faster when it feels loved. The mind becomes calm when it is not attacked. Life becomes kinder when you become kind to yourself. You are the one you've been waiting for. You are the love you've been searching for. So, my dear friend, here is your new daily habit. Before you speak to yourself, pause and ask, if I loved myself completely, how would I talk right now? That question alone can transform your life. Sit with yourself the way you would sit with someone you adore. Pat your own hand. Soften your tone. Let compassion be the language you choose, because every cell in your body responds to your love. Every part of your life blossoms when you say, I am worthy. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are becoming who you were always meant to be, someone who knows they deserve goodness. I want you to breathe slowly and feel what I am about to say. You are lovable. You are valuable. You matter. You deserve your own tenderness. And from this moment forward, let us agree that self-love is your new default. Let us agree that you choose peace over punishment. Let us agree that you choose growth over regret. Let us agree that you choose love. Always love, especially when it comes to you. Repeat after me, softly, sweetly, with your hand on your heart. I am learning to love myself. I am proud of how far I have come. I am gentle with myself as I grow. I honor my needs. I honor my heart. I am enough exactly as I am. Feel those words. Let them become the new rhythm of your life. And now, I want to leave you with this blessing from my heart to yours. May every step you take be guided by love. May every word you speak inside your mind be filled with compassion. May your days grow easier and your nights grow softer. May you remember your beauty, your bravery, your worth. May you treat yourself from this day forward like someone precious, because you are. All is well, all is well, all is well in your world. My dear, stay with me because the next have a lot to say. After years of working with thousands of beautiful souls all around the world, I discovered something simple and profound. To love yourself is the greatest healing of all. When we love ourselves more each day, life gets better. We feel better. We trust ourselves more. We stop chasing approval and start granting it to ourselves. And suddenly, opportunities appear, the body begins to cooperate, relationships transform, and joy flows more naturally. It's almost magical, but truly it is simply love, doing what love always does, healing, softening, renewing. I know some people say, self-love sounds too simple. And my answer will always be, the simple things are the most transformative. So today, we are allowing simplicity to heal us. We are allowing kindness to become our medicine. We are allowing gentleness to guide us home. Let's begin by releasing one of the heaviest burdens so many carry, the idea that you must be perfect to deserve love. My dear, being human is not a crime. You missed a workout. You ate a cookie. You took a nap instead of hustling. That is called living. There is no judge keeping score. There is no rule that says you must earn your worth. You had a moment of weakness. That is simply a moment, not a verdict, not a definition, not a shame sentence. You are not here to perform. You are here to experience, learn, grow, and love. When you punish yourself for being human, you disconnect from the love that wants to support your healing. Today, decide, I choose compassion over criticism. I choose presence over perfection. I choose love over punishment. Feel the softness of that choice. Let it wash through your nervous system like warm, healing light. You know, our minds learned a long time ago how to focus on what's wrong. The human brain is wired to scan for danger because it wants to keep you alive. But this survival mechanism often creates anxiety, worry, and fear that no longer serve you. That is why gratitude is such a miraculous tool. It interrupts fear. It interrupts the old program. It reminds your brain of what is working, what is beautiful, what is already safe. Gratitude rewires the brain for happiness, and we don't wait until everything is perfect to be grateful. We choose gratitude now, and perfection begins to unlock. Try finding 10 tiny things per hour to be grateful for. A comfortable chair, a sip of refreshing water, a smile from a stranger, the beauty of light touching the wall, the softness of your breath. You will notice that life starts revealing more and more reasons to whisper thank you, and the universe loves to respond to a grateful heart. When you say, my life is a gift and I honor it, miracles nod and say, we are on our way. Speaking of breath, it is the first thing you ever received when you arrived here. Breath is life's original gift of love. So let your breath be an act of self-compassion. Inhale gently and imagine breathing in unconditional love, love that expects nothing from you. Exhale slowly and imagine releasing all the self-judgment that has weighed down your beautiful heart. Feel how powerful that is. Every slow breath is a hug for the nervous system. It says, you are safe to relax. It says, you are safe to be seen. You don't need permission from anyone else to breathe with kindness. In this moment, your breath is your sanctuary. Your breath is your comfort. Your breath is your returning home. Now let us talk about a practice that has healed countless lives, mirror work. Many people resist it at first. They look into a mirror and feel uncomfortable, exposed, even emotional. But that is because you are meeting the real you, the part of you longing to be acknowledged, accepted, loved. So stand in front of a mirror when you can. Look tenderly into your own eyes, the windows of your soul, and notice the spark of life inside. That spark has carried you through every difficulty. It deserves love and recognition. Smile softly. Place a gentle hand against your heart and say, hi, love, I am here for you. Even if your voice shakes, even if tears appear. You are not breaking down, you are breaking open. And that is how healing begins. Mirror work is not about pretending. It is about claiming the truth of your worth. You are seeing yourself through new eyes, eyes that respect your journey, honor your resilience, and trust your unfolding. The person looking back at you is not your enemy. They are your greatest ally. When you say, "I'm proud of you," you strengthen the bond between your inner self and your outer self. When you say, "I will not abandon you again," you begin to dismantle years of self-neglect. When you say, "You are enough," your entire physiology relaxes into that truth. Try it for 7 days and watch how life responds. Watch how your confidence grows, how your mood lifts, how your choices begin to support your well-being. This is not magic. This is love, finally given to the one who needed it all along. Let's take this deeper. Every part of you, every memory, every scar, every fear wants to belong. Shame creates separation, but compassion creates wholeness. And wholeness is what you came here to reclaim. The moment you stop rejecting pieces of yourself, life starts fitting together. So whenever an uncomfortable moment rises, a mistake, a trigger, a tear, breathe into it and speak gently. I am still worthy. I am still lovable. Because worthiness does not fluctuate based on your performance. It is permanent. It is divine. It is your birthright. I want you to imagine your younger self standing in front of you, maybe 5 years old or 10 or 15, scared, hopeful, wanting so much to be loved. What would you say to them? You wouldn't shame them. You wouldn't criticize them. You would open your arms and whisper, "I love you exactly as you are." That child lives inside you still. They have been waiting to hear those words. Give them the love they never received enough of. Give them the approval they were denied. Give them the softness they deserved. And notice what happens. Your heart becomes lighter. Your healing accelerates. Your joy returns. So much of your suffering has come from thinking you had to push yourself to be good enough. But love does not require pushing. Love invites, love supports, love believes. When you build a relationship with yourself based on love rather than fear, the entire world begins to treat you differently. People will speak to you with more kindness. Opportunities will find you more easily. Even your body will respond with more energy, better sleep, deeper peace, because every cell hears what you say. Speak love, and your cells will rejoice. Remember this, you are the one you have been waiting for, not a partner, not a parent, not a savior. You. Only you can give yourself the love that makes you feel whole. And when you do, when you commit to treating yourself like someone precious, life becomes gentler, smoother, richer. Sunshine feels warmer. Conversations feel deeper, rest feels earned, and joy becomes the most natural thing in the world. My dear, you deserve that. You deserve a life where you feel safe inside your own skin. So let's seal this moment with a powerful affirmation. Place your hands over your heart and repeat with me. I am learning to love myself. I am treating myself with compassion. I am worthy of kindness. I deserve to feel good about who I am. My life responds to my self-love, and all is well. Let that truth settle into your bones. Let it become the new voice inside your mind. Let it lead you into a future that feels soft and beautiful and aligned with love. You are doing beautifully. You are growing beautifully, and I am so proud of you. There is also a lack of love on this planet as a whole. I believe the world is starving for love, and it begins with the love we are willing to give ourselves. My dear, No one can approve of you in a way that truly satisfies your soul except you. Yes, others might cheer for you, compliment you, applaud you. But if you don't approve of yourself on the inside, those praises bounce right off. You deserve to feel proud of who you are becoming. Every time you look in the mirror with kindness instead of judgment, you send a message to your heart that says, "You matter, you belong, you are enough." So instead of waiting to be chosen, choose yourself. Instead of waiting to be validated, validate yourself. I approve of myself. Isn't that a beautiful declaration? Say it again right now, even if it feels new. I approve of myself. And notice how your body softens just a little. When you approve of yourself, you create the space for others to approve of you too. If you walk through life apologizing for your existence, the world mirrors that. But when you walk with the quiet dignity of someone who knows their value, life adjusts to match your confidence. It's not ego, it's holy self-respect. Approving of yourself means honoring your limits and your needs. When we love and approve of ourselves, everything in life works. Boundaries are not walls. They are the gateways that decide what gets to enter your heart. So many of us were taught to please others, to not rock the boat, to stay small so no one feels threatened. But my dear, shrinking yourself doesn't protect you. It only disconnects you from your power. When you say no to something that drains your energy, you are saying the most loving yes to your well-being. Imagine a life where you no longer abandon yourself to make others comfortable. Imagine choosing rest without guilt. Imagine walking away from conversations that harm your peace. That is self-love in motion. That is what boundaries look like from a heart full of compassion. And yes, some people may not like your boundaries, but those who are meant to stay will celebrate them. Now let's talk about healing the part of you that needed love the most, your inner child. There is a young version of you who was brave enough to survive everything you didn't choose. They carried all the pain, the confusion, the loneliness, so the adult you could keep going. Don't you think they deserve your affection now? Self-love is not only adult self-care like baths and candles and doing your hair beautifully, though those are lovely. It is also self-parenting. It is gently telling that scared child within you, I will never leave you again. So schedule weekly time with yourself. Take yourself out for a cup of tea, draw, dance, walk slowly without a phone, play, laugh for no reason at all. Make joy non-negotiable. Love is the greatest healing power I know. When you treat yourself like your most precious person, life begins to treat you that way too. Maintenance becomes nourishment. Rest becomes sacred. Your body begins to unclench because it finally feels safe. Self-love also means being mindful of who you allow close to your heart. Not everyone deserves a front row seat in your life. Think about this. Do the people around you speak to you with respect? Do they celebrate your growth? Do they make you feel like you are a burden or a blessing? Healthy relationships don't confuse you. They comfort you. A supportive friend doesn't gossip about your pain. They protect your peace. When someone consistently belittles you, they are not showing you your worth. They are revealing their own wounds. So do not take their behavior as truth about you. Take it as a sign that your boundaries are working. Surround yourself with those who remind you of your light. Surround yourself with those who can hold your dreams gently. Surround yourself with those who clap when you win and sit with you when you cry. And if you have never had that before, let me tell you, it is coming. You are changing the rules now. Your inner circle will shift to match your new standards. Let's go deeper together. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine that the universe is standing behind you like a gentle, loving parent. Feel that warm hand on your shoulder saying, "Life loves you." Yes, say that with me. Life loves me. When you say it, can you feel even a tiny spark of truth? Because here's the secret. Life has always loved you, even when you doubted, even when you struggled, even when you couldn't see the goodness coming. This love is the foundation on which your healing is built. And every time you speak kindly to yourself, that love grows stronger. You were not meant to hustle for your worthiness. You were not meant to live waiting for someone else to tell you that you are good enough. Worthiness is not a prize. It is a permanent identity. You were born worthy. You will die worthy. All that changes in the middle is your belief. So repeat after me softly. I am enough. I always have been. I always will be. Feel those words soothing the places inside you that once felt unworthy of love. Let them reprogram your subconscious. Let them plant seeds of new possibility. You are allowed to release the old story. You are allowed to be someone new. Here is a gentle truth. Other people learning how to love you better begins with you loving you better. You set the standard. You teach the world what is acceptable. You decide what gets to stay and what must go. You choose the energy you walk in. Love yourself so fully that anyone who wants to be in your life must rise to match the love you have cultivated. This is confidence rooted in kindness. This is self-worth born from awareness. This is the miracle shift. And now, my beautiful friend, I want you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Breathe deeply into that sacred space between your hands, that space where your soul and your body meet. Whisper with me, I approve of myself. Again, I approve of myself. One more time, firmly and lovingly, I approve of myself. Let your whole being relax into that truth. When you approve of yourself, you open the gates for love, abundance, peace, creativity, and healing to flow freely. You are worthy of that flow. You always have been. There comes a moment in every healing journey when awareness must become practice. We cannot just think about loving ourselves. We must live that love. We must let love become a habit, a lifestyle, a daily ritual. The way we brush our teeth, the way we breathe. And so, I want to give you something beautifully simple. A practice that takes only a few minutes, but creates a lifetime of transformation. Every morning you wake up and you meet yourself in the mirror. That first glance sets the tone for the day. Instead of scanning for flaws, I want you to look into your own eyes and say one tender sentence. Good morning, sweetheart. I love you. It may feel strange at first. It may feel emotional. It may feel silly or uncomfortable. That is okay. Healing often begins in the places where we are afraid to go. But the moment you say those words and see your expression soften, something inside whispers, finally, thank you for seeing me. One loving sentence each morning builds an entire day of confidence, of worthiness, of showing up without apology. At midday, when life becomes noisy and demands rise, I want you to pause for 3 quiet minutes. Put a hand over your heart and ask, what do you need right now? Maybe the answer is water, maybe rest, maybe one deep breath, maybe to say no. Listening to yourself in the middle of the day sends a powerful message. I will not abandon you, even when things get busy. This is radical self-love. This is teaching your inner child, I stay with you, always. And then at night, when the world slows and you return to yourself once more, I want you to write 3 things you did well today. not big things. Things like, I was kind to myself. I rested when I was tired. I tried my best. When you acknowledge progress, even tiny progress, your subconscious begins to believe in your ability to grow. Your confidence becomes rooted in truth. You sleep wrapped in the arms of self-approval instead of sinking into self-judgment. 7 days of this and you will not know how to treat yourself unkindly anymore. Respect becomes your default. Worthiness becomes your home. Love becomes your nature, because it always was. My dear, healing does not require dramatic change. It requires consistent love, the gentle kind, the everyday kind, the I choose you kind. And every time you choose loving habits, morning, midday, night, you rewrite the story you live inside. You stop fighting with yourself. You start taking your own hand, and the universe smiles because it has always known you deserved this. Now let us end with a declaration that reprograms the heart and soul. Place your beautiful hand on your beautiful heart. Feel the warmth beneath your palm. Feel your aliveness. Feel the rhythm that has carried you through everything. Repeat with me, slowly and with deep intention. I treat myself like someone I deeply love. I honor my needs. Love begins with me, and life loves me back. Again with more belief. I treat myself like someone I deeply love. I honor my needs. Love begins with me, and life loves me back. And once more, this time like a promise, I treat myself like someone I deeply love. I honor my needs. Love begins with me, and life loves me back. Breathe. Notice how those words feel inside you. They are not just affirmations. They are a new identity. You are someone who is loved by you. You are someone who shows up for your own heart. You are someone becoming the greatest friend you will ever have. And as you do this, life will shift around you. Your relationships will soften. Your opportunities will expand. Your health will respond. Because the moment you fall in love with yourself, you stop blocking what was always meant for you. My dear, I celebrate you. I admire your courage. I am so proud of the way you are choosing love even when it feels new. All is well, and everything you desire is moving toward you because life loves you and you love life. Now, if you are ready to continue walking this beautiful journey with me, declare it. I choose to love myself today, and watch how life chooses you right back.